Today, on General Hospital, this is what happened. Today's a very sad day in General Hospital history. They are taking the king of the show, Sonny Corinthos, away. And I have a theory about poor Charles. We don't have any villains right now. Yeah, give me a second. I'm going to explain, Mom. So, we almost had no villains in poor Charles. Very boring episodes, but then I found out that Cyrus isn't really a Christian. He's the boss of Austin, Mason, Betty, and some other people. He's still the boss, and he and Sonny's rivalry has not come to an end. I will talk about my theory later, but something's going to happen in poor Charles. There's going to be this episode where it's just all storylines just come to an end in one video. So we're going to get into today's episode. Valentine and Charlotte are spending some time together at a restaurant. I never found out the name of it, but it's the same corner we see every time. Or every once in a while, this corner with coffee mugs and a shelf of everything. Yeah, if you watch today's episode, you know exactly what I mean. So they talked, and Charlotte said, we never get one-on-one time together. And Valentine said, well, we will get one-on-one time together. Like, we will live together very, very soon. So, we will be together. Valentine and Charlotte, they love each other. Yeah, in fact, Sonny was on today's episode, but it was very sad. Sonny's with Christina. Willow brings Wiley to the MetroCorp restaurant area, and then Nina sees Wiley, then Wiley sees Nina, and he goes to hug Nina, and then Michael comes out of the elevator, and then Olivia and Eddie are at the MetroCorp pool. Olivia had the pool closed because she's going to try to get Eddie's memory back, because that's where Eddie lost his memory in the first place. So she told him that this is exactly how Drew Kane told me in his point of view. He was arguing with your mom over here, and then you come out here and just slowly walk towards me and see if you remember anything. And Eddie doesn't remember, but he wants to be friends with Olivia. He says, I'm sorry, you've been very good to me, and I've been very harsh to you. I'm sorry, will you forgive me? Can we be friends? So we are friends, so everything's fine with those two. Brooklyn and Chase. Seems like third time is always a charm. Chase once asked Brooklyn if she can live with him. Brooklyn said no. And another time, Chase asked Brooklyn if she can live with him again. Brooklyn said no. But Brooklyn's in a very dark place in her life right now. Deception is off for 6 months, can't sell any stock. And everybody thinks Deception's going to go bankrupt. And she hates her grandmother. And then Chase asked Brooklyn again, well, just come and live with me. And Brooklyn said, I just can't do it. And Chase is talking about Brooklyn, trying to convince her to move in with him. And then Brooklyn all of a sudden starts coughing. We don't know what's happening. And then Chase immediately runs inside and asks Carly. Yeah, Carly and Kelly's now. She's working. And Chase goes to her and he's like, I really need a cup of water. Brooklyn's coughing outside for Brooklyn. So Carly gets it and Chase brings it to Brooklyn. And Brooklyn's fine. She just said, thank you so much. I really needed this. So Brooklyn and Chase are actually going to live together. We'll see how that goes in the near future. What else happened today? Yeah, a lot of MetroCorp stuff. Wiley is planning to have a barbecue with baseball. That sounds like a good game. You know, the barbecue with Sonny, Nina, and the whole family. And then Wiley likes baseball. I do too, Wiley. I do too. Very cute on the show. Will and Michael are good parents to him. And then Wiley's just loving Sonny and Nina. He invites them over. He's like, I'm going to have a big party. Do you want to come? So Christina was also there talking to Sonny. Meanwhile, Dex is with some of the other goon baddies at Sonny that they work for Sonny. So Dex is with the other bodyguards, and there's some other people. So this is basically the next pikeman shipment. So Dex and them are having all the boxes carried in. Pikeman is a company that sells dangerous weapons, and then the Sonny organization. We're just going to call it the Corinthos Coffee Organization. They're working on this stuff. Meanwhile, this guy comes to see Carly, and he's like, hey, your ex-husband is in trouble. He's working with a company called Pikeman. and his bodyguards are in trouble. I need you to call him. So Carly tries to call Sonny, but Sonny's talking to Christina. Christina says Sonny can answer the phone, but Sonny's like, nope, this is way important. So Carly calls Dex. She's like, you need to get the heck out of here. Run, run, run. So Dex doesn't listen. He's like, hey, we're working on a big project right now. You can't be here. Carly's talking to Dex on the phone. Carly's not there. And then all of a sudden, Dex says, look out! And I don't remember if it was like a gunshot or not, but Bemby's people are armed with guns. On one side of this, on Pier 55, and the other side of Pier 55, they were surrounded with bodyguards. But Dex got away, and he was still on the phone with Carly. I think he could have hanged up. So Dex ran, and the other bodyguards are going to jail. Last thing, Cyrus is preaching. The other prisoner is trying to talk about God. Well, Cyrus isn't really a Christian. I'm sorry, Cyrus, believe in God, please. And then the same people come that surrounded the bodyguards. They came and took Sonny away. Bye-bye, king of the show. So they took Sonny away, and then they showed Nina and Willow and Michael and Willow, Michael, Wiley, Nina, Olivia, Eddie. They showed everybody, and then meanwhile, it didn't show, but it heard. It let everybody listen to Cyrus preaching at the same time Sonny was being taken away. Something's happened in Port Charles. If there's anything else I forgot, let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching my video. Also, send a like, and I'm hoping you're enjoying, Brian.